Hey, it's Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach, and it is Real Talk Friday. Kind of funny how I came to come across this little message today. The other day I went to Cracker Barrel. I absolutely love Cracker Barrel, especially during the wintertime. I love the crackle of the fireplace. I love the smell of a fireplace. I mean, it's about as country as you can get. And I'm talking about a real fireplace. But while I was there, I came across a little a nightlight. It's a little nightlight that's shaped like a boot, and I'm going to show it to you in a minute. But I guess looking back, I have this thing about candles, flashlights, I guess anything that lights up, and I've really never ever thought about it. But once I bought this, I kind of started thinking about it. Because when I brought it home and I plugged it in, you would have thought I won the lotto. I thought it was just the coolest thing. I paid 19 bucks for this little boot that lights up and it matches the decor here in the house. And I thought it was just the coolest thing. But once I started thinking about it, I'm thinking about how that little bit of light entirely changed the whole atmosphere of the room. And if you have children, do you have children that say, "Mom, will you turn on the night light?" And that little bit of light just makes them feel safer. But as a child, I'll be honest, I felt the same way. I mean, there was an owl that I used to have, and just when the little owl was on, I just felt safer. Something about that light just created more of a positive atmosphere. And the other day, the room was dark. I plugged the little boot in. I turned it on, and I guess my heart was filled full of joy. I mean, my whole mood changed. I mean, it warmed the whole room up, as crazy as it seems. But here's the deal, is that reflects kind of our mood, and it's a biblical principle. Let's talk about John, the book of John, chapter 1, verse 5, where it says, let's start with 4. In him was life, and that life was the light of men. And that light shines in the darkness, but the darkness has not overtaken it. Meaning that darkness cannot overtake that light. It's amazing how just a little speck of light creates a totally different atmosphere. And here's what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you my little gadget here. So I got to turn my little light off. But look, here's my little boot that I bought. I thought it was really cool. And here, I'm gonna turn this light off for my illustration. Can't check him out. Boop. Isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? But look, even my face lights up. The whole picture's dark. But just the flip, just that little switch, boom, little light. Completely changes everything in the room. Put my little boot there, and I'll turn the light back on. So here's my question. Which one are you? I know back in the day, the atmosphere and the mood at home was dictated on the mood that Rick was in. If I felt like I was in happy and a good mood, then the whole place would light up. But if I wasn't, the place was dark and cold. I'm ashamed of that, to be honest with you, that I made others feel like that. Because in truth, if you're a Christ follower, you should let your light shine. And so the real talk part of what we do is get to the heart of the matter sometimes, and this is where I'm challenging you today. At home, especially with your family, when you come home, which one do you represent? Are you the light that creates a positive atmosphere, or does everyone walk on eggshells around you? I know there's people that it's almost hard to be around them. They say they love the Lord, but yet everything about them is negative. They speak negative. They are just stressed out to the max. There's no light at all that comes from them. And I promise you, that whole room stays dark. And it seems dark and cold. It really does. And so if you're a Christ follower, that's my challenge today. I want you to be honest. When you come home from school or work, or you show up at work, which one are you? Are you the light or the darkness? Remember, that little bit of light, that smile on your face, that positiveness, right there can completely change the setting. But also that darkness can also change the setting. So my challenge to you is this. Which one are you today? This is Rick with the Rock Bottom Outreach. It's been Real Talk Friday. Have a great day.